change, you know? All this shit. Section on one. Not really hitting the cup action.
Never been a clapper.
Tell me what your name is and what you ate for breakfast real quick.
God damn it all. My name is Jimmy Webb and I had chicken for breakfast.
Alright, so tell me everything you know about Megatron, starting at the beginning.
Starting at the beginning. Namesake, I guess. The namesake came from kind of like, a mega project. But then I also had this chameleon that I had that was on its kind of last legs, and it was dying in its cage. And I went down and I put him on his branch, and he died hanging on to his stick. And he's in my freezer now. We can film him, but yeah, he died like that, just holding on to the thing. His name was Megatron, and that's kind of where we got the Megatron project name, I guess, the running name.
Start of Shawn right here. Start and flip up into here. Then you do this punchy bump move, and that's the crux. It's really nice though because it's really bunchy for taller people, so it suits me really well. And then you have like a pretty hard little couple moves to get out. It's like 8 moves total. And then the sit start, Megatron, the project, is 7 moves of like V17. You just go straight into Tron V14. The worst hold on the climb. It's really crimpy, really sharp, hurts. And this is the crux move. It's like off this crimp and this undercline. You gotta throw for this. It's really hard for me because I'm like literally this far, I think, from my foot staying, which makes me have to foot cut a lot, or sometimes my heels stay. And so it's like a real accuracy move that I miss like a little more than 50% of the time. It's the easiest move. I'd say this climb's a V17. I've tried a lot of other V16s, and this one's definitely the hardest. It's hard to find a climb this hard, honestly. It's definitely like possible.
It's probably like 10 years ago or something that we found this thing, and even back then it was like, wow, this is, one of the hardest things I've ever seen, or that was like, we were looking at jade or like stuff out in Switzerland or whatever, and it was definitely a step up, for sure. It was like, wow, if this is even possible. And then it wasn't until, Daniel kind of gave it some interest that it really kind of took off. Drew, and then Shawn Raboutou was kind of late, but yeah.
The actual line of Megatron is probably one of the sicker lines I've seen out there. It's in a pretty cool location in El Dorado Canyon. It sits up at the top of this giant talus field up in the woods by itself. It's its own thing, own freestanding boulder. There's an obvious stand start starting halfway up the wall, and then there's also a sit start to it. The sit start was way harder, but the stand start seemed reasonable at the time, so I started with that. Took me around, I think, 4 or 5 days to establish Tron. Tron's a very physical V14. It's also quite scary. The landing's not that good. We had to build this wooden deck so you wouldn't fall like 15 feet and roll down the hill.
Nice.
After I did Tron, I kind of dabbled with the lower moves. There was one move down low that maybe it wouldn't go, you know? You take this small right-hand crimp and this left-hand undercling, and you do this really huge move into this slot hold, which is where Tron starts. You're adding in really hard 15, maybe even 16.
Good, come on.
To be able to link that, this whole thing is just gonna be like next level.
Yes, dude, come on, carry on. Fuck yes, come on. Tension. Come on, you can do it. Come on, carry on. Come on, stand hard here. Yeah, come on, you're safe.
I just remember when Daniel started trying it like years ago, and he just was telling me it was like the next level project, you know, that one of the hardest things he's ever tried. Doing something at that next level takes a lot of effort, and so this was one of those projects that wasn't just gonna get done super quick.
See, 3 years ago is when I put in around a month plus worth of time in just trying to connect the bottom section. I wasn't even like worried about doing the full thing. I was like, just link into the stand start and then see how far you can climb. I don't know. In my mind, I was always like 50, 60% there, but I was never like, oh wow, I'm gonna do this, you know? I was still kind of like hesitant, mostly because I didn't think I was maybe capable of doing it, and it just seemed like such a daunting task to take on. Eventually, Drew got really psyched, and Drew was actually making really good links on it and getting pretty close to doing it. It was nice though having a few other really strong climbers to go up in session on it with. Helps to like see other people get progression on the line, and that kind of shows you that that link's possible or that move's possible.
So, what were your first impressions of Megatron like?
At first, I was just mind blown. I was like, this is insane. I've never seen a climb like it. Even at that moment, which is about 2 years ago at this point, I was just completely entranced by it. And I was like, this is like kind of the next step of hard bouldering, at least in Colorado. But after like trying other things and comparing it to other things, it seemed like it was kind of the next step for just bouldering in general across the world. But I'm 70 days in, I think, in this one boulder, which is like easily 3 times as long as any other climb I've ever tried. So the first season I tried it was fall 2020, early October till mid-December, just only trying that one climb day in, day out. And it got pretty repetitive, and by the end, like, I was just really burned out. It gets hard just throwing yourself at something that long, like especially a boulder like that where absolutely everything needs to be perfect. And even if everything is perfect, it might not be enough. Just trying like in particular those moves for too long, like it'll just beat you up, spit you out. And that happened to me both seasons now, and it's kind of no surprise that Shawn went through that as well, because yeah, that climb, it takes it out of you.
I actually didn't really hear that much. I mean, typical Shawn, that he was even trying it or getting close to it at all, you know. I think it was right before he went to Swiss, right before he did Alphane, the 9A there. He had casually just mentioned that he had fallen off the very last move of Megatron, and I was like, holy shit, like, obviously this kid's on one.
Come on now. Stick, stick, stick.
Yeah.
Good, Shawn. Come on. Come on, Shawn. Come on, Shawn.
Yep. Come on.
That was so bad.
I started seriously trying it in the fall of 2021, and it was like a really good season, so I was able to try it all the way to like mid-end December. My season came to an end. My body was starting to fall apart. My whole right arm would just like go numb after a try. It was really bad. And so yeah, it was like, thankfully my season kind of came to an end because I didn't really have more in me. After I did Alphane, I came right back, got right back into it. And it started out really good, but it was getting really hot. It was already pretty late in the season. Alphane was such a like battle, like a long mental battle, and so I'd already like kind of won something, and so I felt pretty confident going into Megatron. All right, here goes the crux. That's good, first try. I'd have a day where I'd go up and I'd do the crux move 2 for 4 from the bottom, and I'd fall at the top. And then I'd have days where I'd go up and I'd have 8 tries falling on the crux move and pass it only like once. So that move was like the make or break.
I've known Shawn since he was like 14 or something like that. He was really strong when he was a kid, and over the years he's just evolved like into this incredible climber. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's hard to explain Shawn's style. It's casual. His style's casual. Like when he climbs, it kind of looks like he's not trying.
I don't even know what his climbing style is. Little kid-like? I mean, he's just sticks on and keeps going.
He has great body awareness, using his momentum to propel himself up the wall instead of isolating moves. I'd say Shawn has the opposite style of me in climbing, which is cool to watch because I learn a lot from Shawn.
He's strong. Like, it's really cool watching him climb. Like, I feel like he just has this like gift of like kind of immediately finding whatever the easiest beta is. And I mean, at this point, like, the guy's climbed more hard boulders than kind of anyone else, I think.
Alright, well, third time's the just such an easy move for me to miss. Right now though, I'm like hitting it good. I just fucking rip off of it.
And then, you know, when he sent it was just such kind of a surprise, you know. It was like crap conditions. I mean, I think it was 80 degrees in Eldo that day that he sent, you know, definitely probably not on the boulder, but it was warm. In the last 2 or 3 sessions before the send, it was definitely a little warm, and it was like, wow, what are we doing up here? Like, this is kind of crazy.
Ultimately, when I did it, I think I became a better climber, even just maybe not physically, but like mentally. And I think that's half the game of climbing, is pushing the mental barriers of what you think is possible.
Good stick, dude. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Perfect, dude. Come on. Come on, Shawn. Good, 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 good. Come on, come on. Good, Shawn, come on. Come on, chill, chill, chill. Perfect. He kind of had a good burn on it, and we kind of got to talking, kind of cooled down. It was like, oh man, I don't even know if I'm warmed up anymore, you know? And it was like, you know, you got it, you know, like you could do it, you know? And he just busted it out. Like, it was pretty unreal.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a good day. Like, I didn't think I was gonna do it. And then just this one try just fucking kept going. I don't know what happened, but I just kept going, and then I was at the top, and I was like, holy shit, like, I would have never guessed that was the try I would do it. I was just stoked. I was stoked every day I was trying it, honestly. It's like, it's a fun climb.
Come on, strong now. Good, good, good. Come on. Come on, get that. Fucking perfect, dude. Come on. Good, good, good. Come on. Yes, Shawn, come on. Yes, Shawn, come on. Chill, 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 chill. Get that good. Come on, Shawn. Yes, Shawn, come on. Come on. There you go. There you are. There you are, Shawn. Come on. Come on. There you are, Shawn. Come on. Perfect. Perfect, dude. Come on. Chill, 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 chill. You know what to do. Come back down. Perfect, Shawn. Yes, dude. Come on. Whoa. Yes, dude. Dude. Holy shit. Worst footage with the sun right there, but dude, fucking A, great job.
Damn, that was so sick.
Wow, you housed it, dude. That was great.
That was amazing. Like,
Nice job, dude.
I'm so stoked. That was crazy.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
I was amazed.
That was pretty perfect, man.
That was amazing. Honestly, that was the sickest stuff I've almost ever had. I felt like I was not expecting it. And then I just kept going. I was like, wow.
Dude, it looked easy at the end,
so
dude.
good. What's happening? Wow. I
Wow.
was pretty bricked at the end, honestly. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I saw it at the last bit, the hesitation. I was like, dude.
That new beta, you know?
Oh yeah, you're matching
I needed
beta.
it to be as easy as possible.
Wow.
That was insane.
I can't believe it, dude.
Let's fucking go. I'm so stoked.
I mean, Shawn, the last 2 years is on absolute fire. I mean, it's like his skills are just through the roof. He can handle anything. It's unreal, I think. Shawn's like definitely, yeah.
I think he's got a long road ahead of him of putting up and establishing some of the hardest things in the world. I think in the next 5 to 10 years with that kid, we're going to see some crazy shit go down.
I mean, so far this year, he's already done like 2 17s, 2 or 3 16s, and a few V15s. So that's probably, no, that's most definitely the best year of bouldering anyone's ever had, ever.